Mike over here, can you speak to, as a goaltender, watching the way your team played in front of you? That's looked about as complete a game as the Edmonton Oilers can play, certainly against a team that's battling them in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we keep saying that after the last few games, to be honest. So I think it's something to be said about what we're doing, what guys are committed to doing, and putting the team first. And I think everyone's just committed to winning, and you can tell there's a second and third effort. There's a willingness to block a shot or box a guy out, or the little things it takes to win hockey games we talk about all the time. And when you do it on a consistent basis, you get good results, and I think we're getting that right now.
And you've had back-to-back shutouts. This must be the best you've felt all year. I mean, you're definitely on top of your game. It certainly looks that way.
Seems to feel like that, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I've said it numerous times. I think you just, at this time of the season, you want to be on the top of your game and be a big reason why you're headed to the playoffs and in the playoffs and playing your best games to give the team a best chance to win. And that's all I've been focused on. I've been not dwelling on what's happened before or in the past. That's out of my control now, so I've been focused on my next game and really been working hard to get it back on the rails and feel like my last month or so I've been really playing some solid hockey.
Just one question on Chris Russell. He doesn't score too many, but he got the game winner tonight.
Russ is, the last two games he came back in the lineup after not playing in a long time, and that just goes to show just what kind of professional he is, and he's just a warrior out there. He just does a lot of little things right. He's not afraid to block a biscuit, and I have a tremendous respect for the way Russ plays, especially the circumstances that have kind of arisen in front of him. And he never complains. He just goes about his business and works, and when he gets a chance to play, he's played great minutes for us.
Thanks, Mike.
Mike, just back here, I just wondered, does this effort mean more, given that you did it against Vegas, a team that was, hot on your trails here?
I mean, you look back at the schedule now and saying that about every team we've played. So I think it's, yeah, I mean, obviously you have an idea what the standings are like and where Vegas is at, and their game they played against Calgary. So I think we understood where kind of we sat. And obviously there's no, I mean, it's not really a time to let your foot off the gas, to be honest. You can be, we understood where we're at in the standings and the team that was coming into our building, and we want to be hard to play against here. And we had a great first period and kind of kept it going throughout the game.
As a goaltender, you can tell me, I don't know if you care much about your team going 11 forwards and 7 defensemen or not, but the fact that you have 7 guys that you can work in on the back end right in front of you, what do you think that means to the team?
It just shows the versatility that we have in our lineup. I think it seems like we're getting contributions throughout, a lot of different players, and I think since Woody's came in, he's made it known that everyone's going to get a chance to play and be an important part of this team. And like Russ coming in the last couple of games and different guys coming into the lineup that have played important minutes for our group, and that's what it's going to take to get to where we want to go. It's, injuries happen, guys aren't going, guys need to step up, and you just, you got to find ways to, contribute to the team. And I think guys have really grasped the team first mentality, and that's a big reason why we've been winning hockey games.
Yeah, to win a game like this one, commanding 4-0 win, and McDavid and Draisaitl don't get a point, that's got to be good. I would ask you, is that does it make a difference? Is it nice to win a game this way when the big guys don't win it for you?
I mean, they're a big part of our team, obviously, but I thought Connor has been driving the bus. Whether he's pointless or not tonight, I thought the way he's working away from the puck, obviously everyone knows what he can do with the puck, but I don't think he gets enough credit for how he's really committed to the defensive side of the puck and the battle level, the compete level. When you see your captain that's over 100 points and where he's at as far as the scoring race, and then you see him competing like he is, I think it doesn't give you any excuse but to jump in and play the way he is. So I think it's been impressive to watch. Obviously, they score most games, so for them not to score and us to still win, that's pretty good.
Yeah, do you you know, the school of thought is it's maybe less important where you finish in the standings and more important how you're playing when the playoffs begin. The playoffs are close. You guys haven't played any better than this all year. How do you feel about that?
No, I mean, I think I said that before. I think it's more important how you're playing going into the playoffs, and you want to be going in on a high and playing your best hockey, and you don't. I'm a huge proponent of it's not a switch you just flick on and off when you want. It's the game's too difficult. Winning's too hard as enough as it is. You can't just flick it on and off and just decide you're going to win a hockey game now. You got to be doing the right things that it takes to give yourself a chance to win. And that's a big reason why we've been having success. Guys have bought into that and had that mentality, and we're getting rewarded because of it.
Mike, just jumping off something you said before about Jay coming in and sort of making it clear that everybody was going to be a big part of things. I mean, how much of a difference does that make when, you know, the players are empowered that way, top line, fourth line, you know, sixth, seventh defenseman? Is that a real tangible thing right now that everybody is sort of made to feel part of it and given a chance to pull on the rope?
Yeah, I mean, it's not always perfect. You know, everyone wants to play more on any given night, but I think it's the buy-in part. It's the buy-in part that we're all in it together. We're all trying to accomplish the same thing. And, you know, whether you're playing big minutes or not as important minutes, every shift counts in this game. Every shift counts. If you look back at it, it may not look like anything, but sometimes it's just killing the clock. And that's as important as someone going out there and scoring a big goal. So I think our team's starting to understand that, and like I said, that's a big reason why we've been successful here.
You've been around this league a long time and seen a lot of different types of coaches. What would you say about the way Jay has been able to do that with this group? And this is his first time as a head guy in the NHL, so just your thoughts on his touch here. Details
Details at the forefront. I mean, he talks about them every day, and you know, he preaches on them. And it's the little things that mean so much in games that he is all in on. And you know, when you can get all your players on board with the details of the game, the back pressure, the gaps, the putting pucks behind, the little things that add up over the course of the game, over the course of the season, that's a big reason why we've had success here with Woody.
Mike, as the excitement seems to be building here, I'd like to hear your reaction to this post-game.
Yeah, I mean, amazing. The buildings, to hear it as loud it's been, you know, the last number of games. Obviously, there's a buzz in the air, and this is why you play. This is why you play, to play important games at this time of the season, and it gets your juices flowing for sure. So I think in a market like this, to have, you know, the people, the full building, the people outside, obviously, and you can feel it, you know, the buzz in the air. So it's exactly why you want to be a professional athlete, why you want to play this time of the season, and why you want to play in important hockey games. Thank you.